wasn't a cloud in the sky.
We are getting married. How's it go after that?
I forget. You know more than I do.
I love that.
Encanto.
It's Encanto. Am I saying it right this time?
Kinda.
Encanto?
Encanto.
Okay, well you do it
So
better.
it's a T-O.
Okay.
Even though it's D-O, it's T.
Encanto.
Wait, I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget what I said.
Okay. We have an amazing dream sequence that was sent to us.
Right.
From our fabulous friend and soul triber,
Roxanne.
Aloha.
Hoi.
Flowers. And yeah, so some of these she said were connected too. So
She said two of them were.
two of them were connected. Yeah. So this is quite an adventure in dreams today.
Right.
We are going to dive in.
There's going to be a part 1, part 2 because there's so much.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Or maybe we could, part 2.
part 1, part 2. Okay.
I know, I don't like part 2s. Do you?
No, because we want to know now.
I know.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how we feel.
All right.
Bear with us.
Okay. You ready?
You ready?
All right. Here we go.
Okay, I got a scoochie.
Yeah, Scoochie.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. All right. First of all, so there's so much, we have numbers.
Right.
Okay, number 1. Okay. I dreamt I saw a tall man. He was at least 8 feet tall. And he was in her bedroom just hanging out. Jokes to be had there.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Watching over me. But he was asleep when I was peeking with one eye.
Well, guess what? That's one of your guides. He was not sleeping. He was kind of making a joke because you've said before, my guides must be sleeping. So he was kind of trying to make a funny because he knew you were peeking.
That's cute.
I mean, they know you're peeking.
Yeah. You know what I like about that? It shows that our spirit guides have a sense of humor.
Yes.
They're
Yes,
not
yes,
like a little, like humorless angels sitting on a cloud. Not that angels don't have
heart.
humor, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They have a personality of humor and levity. You ready for number 2?
Ready.
Okay. Number 2. Second scene, I was traveling on a road. There was no obstacles on the road. It was clear. There was lush forest on both sides. And then I had to veer to the right on a straight road leading up to an arched wooden door. And she thinks it was her and her husband, went through the door. And as we were moving forward, I was looking back, and the 2 homes that were behind us, they were broken, and I was wondering why the people didn't repair the house. Okay, go.
Okay. That was it?
I believe.
Okay, well, I have...
Oh, there's more.
No, that's with number 3.
Oh, is it that number 3's down here?
Yeah.
I missed. There's more.
Go ahead.
Okay, so they continue on their ride until I said, I want to go to the beach or the ocean. Oh my God. Exclamation point times 6. I seen many large, gigantic boulders, and it looked like crystals. Blue quartz, sodalite, agate, blue adventuring, all in different shades of blues. Oh, that's very cool. And the ocean water was a vibrant turquoise color. I walked towards the water, and a oapaya fish, I don't think I'm saying that right, but I tried, was talking to me. Ooh. And I shared my left hand with the fish, and the fish swam into her palm. Okay,
nice.
There's a little bit more here. After that, a group of children jumped into the water and to have fun. Now, this particular fish is a brackish freshwater fish.
I think it's blackish.
Oh, blackish. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Typo. And I was on the beach. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Fish dream.
So you were traveling on a road with no obstacles, which means you're right on chart. That's what that means. But searching, because you're on the road, right? Correct?
Correct.
So you veer to the right, which means you're on the right path. And there's that door, that wooden door. And wooden doors, wood signifies kind of like earth because of what grows out of it. And then then she's looking back at 2 homes. And it could be issues that you've had with different people or different sections in your life. but you were together with your husband, so it might be something you guys had to figure out that might have been broken, but that you've fixed. So
Awesome.
because you were looking back, it wasn't ahead of you, it was back.
Wow.
So that was in the past.
That
So
makes
I'm not saying necessarily it was your husband, but it was some issues that you had together. Then they were on their back on their ride, and I don't know why I put current time. I don't understand why I did that.
Well, let's take a look. That's just what you're picking up on, because
Yeah,
she saw many.
because she's back on her on their
Yeah.
ride. Because usually a vehicle symbolizes you, the body. So
Got you.
So then she wanted to go to the beach, and really because ocean fills Roxanne up. She loves the ocean. I mean, Hawaii, come on.
Yeah.
So the crystals that she saw was sodalite, blue agate, aventurine, and all different shades of blue, which is interesting because sodalite has moon energy. So that's awesome.
That is.
Yeah, and it's related to the throat chakra. So it's order, calmness, and really it's to calm the mind.
That makes
We need
sense.
sodalite right now because right now my
Right.
mind's going zing, zing, zing.
Yeah.
It calms panic attacks as well, and it gives you rational thought, which I love. Objectivity, truth, and that's, the universal truth, and intuition. And it also enhances hormones. So that might be something that Roxanne is needing to do too.
Right.
So the next one would be
That makes sense.
blue agate. And
Yes.
that's how did they say it? Chalcedony is what it's really called. And it's a quartz. It's a Gemini stone. It's associated with Gemini.
Okay.
So
Like that.
I know, really.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's truth, loyalty, and again, it calms or it enhances and helps throat chakra issues. So interesting. Throat.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Communication, right?
Right.
So now the blue aventurine it soothes. Oh, this is what I really love. It soothes, like if you're doing professional work or if you're in front of a group or you have to speak in a crowd or whatever it is. It helps soothe the anxiety that you might feel whenever you're having to go on stage or things like that. So it's really good for, the arts.
Right.
kind of
That's a
thing.
good one.
Or if you have to do reports for school, it helps in any aspect of your life.
We could all use that stone.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
It's
it's
good
a very
energy.
gentle stone, and it stimulates mental clarity, which is great, and that's whenever you're having to do something in front of people. Compassion,
Oh, I like that. That's
and
nice.
then it's the thymus gland it supports the nervous system as well. That stone, and it gives you inner strength. So that's pretty awesome what she was picking up right
That
there.
is.
So that's all of the stuff that you needed right then, Roxanne.
That's really
or
cool.
need now.
Because she has a lot of compassion. This is just really what she needs and resonates to, and with the ocean and all that.
Right.
Because
So that's why I wrote current time, because that's what she
Yeah.
needs right now.
that adventurine, like you were pointing out earlier, the colors of the ocean, like you were
Right.
saying. So it's like, I don't know, sometimes what you were saying too about how these stones help to calm us. Doesn't the ocean, the ocean does different things for all of us, but
Right.
it is calming. I was listening to it just this morning, watching it. It just calms.
It does.
That's, spirit.
And so the
awesome.
fish, of course, it depends on what you symbolize a fish to mean, Roxanne. But for a lot of it is associated with Christianity, right? So Jesus was around there for you too. So that's who it was. It wasn't a fish. It was Jesus.
Oh, neat.
It was coming to you. So that was cool. And then the group of children that jumped in the water to have fun, that's Roxanne.
Yeah.
Fun time, and,
Yeah.
and childlike. And I don't mean immature.
Right.
I mean childlike in terms of dealing with life, that you're in awe of everything that's happening.
Yeah, because there's a big difference between being childish and being childlike.
Yeah.
And it's enjoying the simple things, having that joy for adventure like children do.
Yeah. And it's also she's working out where she wants to be and what she wants to be doing. Because the fish, it could signify also because I believe it came out of the water.
Yeah, into her palm.
Into her
I mean, it
palm.
swam into
So
her palm.
you can maybe sometimes feel like a fish out of water.
Oh,
kind of thing. So you have to work through that too. So
good point.
Yeah, and are we on 3 or that's 2?
Okay, we're going to 3 student. Do you have more for 2?
Nope, that's it.
That was really good. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 3. I dreamt I was in my bedroom and my daughter put a glass like aquarium in the middle of my room. Okay, fish again. Which had different levels. And it looked like it was filled with white tissue. And then there was a white with gray patches kitty cat that climbed out, followed by a tan rabbit. This is interesting. The kitty hung out with my husband and the rabbit wanted to go outside. My daughter walked into my room and picked up the rabbit, and the rabbit was calm. Where the aquarium was, there was the same type of blue hues that was in the same as the crystals. And I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, that was very interesting. And it has to do with her relationship with her daughter too. Because they're so different, but yet they're the same. Kitty is kind of like the same feeling you have whenever you touch a bunny rabbit. They're both soft fur, that kind of thing.
That is so interesting.
Yeah. So that glass-like aquarium in the middle of her room had different levels and looked like it was filled with, and I'm taking it as white tissue paper, not tissue.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. So the aquarium is like, you can see right through it, right? There's nothing that you can hide in that aquarium because you can see every aspect of it. So that's what she was trying to garner in relationship with her daughter, because this is her and her daughter thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the kitty cat, like I said before, was representative of Roxanne and her daughter. But the interesting thing too is, why would a kitty cat and a rabbit be in an aquarium?
Right.
So it's another fish out of water kind of thing.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So it's like she knows she's different and she's trying to see how she fits.
Yeah.
And then how she fits in the relationship with her daughter too. Because I don't know, they may fight a lot because they're so alike, but they have that soul tribe when they're on the other side. They're like stuck together. Yeah, it was like they're that's what it is.
So isn't that interesting? That's neat.
Yeah. So, and another thing too, whenever she was saying, I believe she said the daughter had a calming effect on the rabbit or something, because that's one of her gifts is touch.
Her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So she has it whether it's people or animals then.
Right. Well, it's more so she's really like with the animals.
I see.
Yeah. And on the other side, animal husbandry kind of thing. So the aquarium had the same blue crystals, so she's working still on those issues with that. And it doesn't have to necessarily be issues. It's just things that she's concerned about.
Got you.
Yeah.
And that good energy from those different crystals.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of reference of her being different in both of those sections. So, that's it.
You know what's interesting too? What you were pointing out, it's like this part was in her bedroom, so it's even closer to her heart.
Daughter.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for number 4?
Yeah.
All right.
Because her daughter is so much like her and so intuitive, but she's fighting it.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's really fighting it.
Just a different way of belief. Or different
very different.
Yeah. Got you. Okay.
And I believe she's an Aries. I love her already.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Number 4. I think I was with my mother-in-law. Not too sure if it was my daughter's grandmother or my husband's mom, but she was short like me and about the same age as me. But she wanted to go swimming, and to get there was an obstacle. She and I were both bare-chested because I could see her boobs. She didn't care. Obstacles. We had to go into a house through a bedroom where there were 2 naked men. I was embarrassed and apologetic, whereas my mother-in-law just kept walking. After I stopped being embarrassed, I walked down a hallway to a door. I opened it, and I saw an Olympic-sized swimming pool that was ocean water. the beautiful turquoise color. My mother-in-law was doing swim laps, and I saw 2 sharks in the water too, but doing their own thing. Because I saw the shark, I didn't want to swim, but I heard a voice saying, "Put your legs into the swimming pool, into the ocean water, or the fish is going to die." When I did this, a large shadow was forming. I thought it was many tiny fishes under my legs, and I closed my eyes. When I opened my eyes, I saw it
was like a dinosaur whale.
Okay, thank you. It was a dinosaur whale. Eyes, his shape, his mouth, his color, etc. He moved towards me and he flew over my head toward a jungle gym. I woke up. Whoa. Okay. And then, that's when she woke up.
I don't think I did the 5th one. Oh, no, I did. Perfect.
Okay, that is very interesting.
More water, water.
And fish and all kinds of cool stuff happening.
Oh, okay, that's over here.
We are on this adventure with Roxanne.
Mother-in-law. Yeah, so again, it's a lot of water with it in her dreams. So that's what? Mother. It represents mother. Whether it's the closeness, or it could be mother issues or whatever it is.
Many different.
Yeah, so I don't know if you got along with your mother-in-law or what, but it seems like you're trying to work something out in your dream with her. So it said something like, again, it's the difference. No. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting a little bit confused. Okay, I'm on 4. I keep going back to 3. Okay, so the mother-in-law wanted to go swimming. And to get there was that obstacle, right?
Yes, there was an obstacle.
Yeah.
They had to go through the house,
so
and there was the 2 naked men. There was an obstacle within
their relationship that she's trying to work through. Because they have to crawl through the bedroom.
They had to go through the bedroom, and there's 2 naked men.
And that's more intimacy,
remember that.
Right? The bedroom.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it had to do with 2 men. So I don't know if one of them was her son.
Oh, that's super interesting. Mm-hmm.
But there was another one. It could be the father.
I see.
Of the husband, right?
Yeah.
So just working through issues like that. And Roxanne is more aware of people and their feelings and things like that. And it seems like, and no offense to the mother-in-law, but it seems like she's not. Right? So that's it. That was, she was embarrassed. That's so funny. So with the 2 men, we talked about that. And now the Olympic-sized swimming pool, that makes it bigger, right? So it's more of the mother energy, too.
Yeah, an ocean again. I love that.
And it's so interesting when she didn't want to go in with the sharks, but the mother-in-law was in there.
Right.
So she might be comfortable, the mother-in-law, with sharks, right?
That's interesting.
I don't mean the animal, I mean shark-like people.
Yeah, because that's so interesting now that you say that, because there's the 2 men and then there's the 2 sharks. Mm-hmm. Think about that for just a second.
So she put her legs in the water because someone told her to do that. And then she had or the fish will die. So isn't that interesting? Yes. It needed her energy, her healing energy to stay alive and for the sharks to not attack the fish. Yeah. So she had all those fish underneath her, so that was a large shadow. And then she saw that dinosaur whale.
Which I like that dinosaur whale.
But it's mostly she was focusing on his eye, right?
Yes.
Third eye. What you do, what you see, what you can see, that kind of thing. And he moved towards her, but he flew over her.
Right.
Yeah, so she's the obstacles are going right over her because she's so protected.
Good.
All those little fishies.
Oh my god.
That's all of her past life people. That's all of the angels. That's all of her spirit guides. That was the representative.
Our loved ones.
Yeah.
And past lives too.
Yeah.
That's neat.
And then she woke up after he flew over her. So that was cool too.
Yay,
then she
Roxanne.
Next one.
Okay, number 5. Oh, I'm so happy.
This is making me sweat. Because I got a little bit confused there for a minute.
It's heating up. Okay, you ready for number 5?
Yes.
I dreamt of a wolf with one blue eye and one eye was red. His fur was dark brown, almost black. He just sat there. After that, I really woke up. Yep, wild night of dreaming.
But wolf is just one of your totems. And that was it. And he has the one blue eye, one red eye, and that's you. You're calm, but you can get really pissed, right?
Yeah.
You can get really pissed. So that was
cool.
it. But the protection is there, for your wolf, from your wolf.
That's so neat.
That was a lot of dreaming, Roxanne.
It's a great, just amazing array of examples of the kinds of messages that we can get in our dreams, whether it's working things out.
Right.
It could be, prophetic, like what kind of energy we need.
And she needs those crystals.
Yeah.
That's what she needs to get right now. Or she probably has them, but that I would get those and then just put them in your bedroom.
Oh, it's super neat. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I'm thinking about the cat and the rabbit.
I could think about the chakra, the throat chakra. That was so significant.
Yeah, with the colors just kept repeating in your dream. With all the water and the blues. Really sounds
very nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you so
Thank you, Roxanne,
much for sending
sharing
in your amazing dream experiences here that we could share with everyone. And so we're just working on getting our headquarters set up.
Still kind of bare, but it'll get better.
Yes, exactly. We're sending you our love and blessings, and Vera,
journey with us.